Hello, viewers, and welcome to a new episode of your program when I talk to the camera with me, Kona Sesay. Today we can walk down the streets of Freetown for talk to people and when I contractor them and messing at them. We mean saying people and where they deal with building materials so that we go know from them how much a bag of cement costs, how much iron rod costs, and the price of them material there. So how we don't do for money the work where they do, which effect it don't get on them personally, and if this them feel saying that the reason why make the increase in price of house rent they go up every now and then as salon. They will listen to them people there as they give you the inside of the story. Hello to you and welcome to this interview. Do you tell me your name and what you do for survive?
Well, my name Lasana Ja. Well, na messing out na de ado messing out na ya de do na de me de survive.
How long you don't take now you don't they do messing work?
Well, I don't take 11 to 12 years per messing work.
Tell me a little bit about your experience.
Well, Iboku unable to tell you all. Like I be the under boss man first. I be the work on daily today. I thank God now. I able work for myself. I know sabi all but wait till I sabi. I able do people they sabi they able admire, they able call me other side for work, Then
we talk about the material and the item the way you can normally use for the building the way you can construct.
Well, like this is what they do. Some sites they work go, that they give me the money, say I go buy material, buy sand, buy cement, buy iron rod. They were but now it's not easy. Now cement one bag now 120 this morning okaba. Really easy. They make the work they slow. The way they do. Easy.
What of the iron rod and the sand?
When I rod it don't we don't go pay for no shop. It don't pass 1 year, we don't go pay for no shop. So in always you already not take with the go take. So
1 year back today, I must not be pay for them.
When I'm a boss man, I ain't be go pay for. So na receipt in give me. We see it tell me say we see go na that shop. They made a give so amount. I show that the receipt, the amount what they take, they mark.
You mentioned say things ranga now, so now the boss man and they go buy. Tell me about how much trade then be they buy cement compared to present time.
Well, today me I be they go buy 65,000. 70, but this 2021 or more this September, it jump the price. It jump when they say jump, it go 120 straight.
Why if you say that, Debbie?
Well, really, I don't get the understanding.
So, which effect you feel say this go get by you work where you do and forget us business na salon?
Well, like this, so now we more because we the work. It affects we bad. The work. Because if cement go 120, the way then they go back out about way they use it. How much that man can want pay you now? How much he can want pay? We charge he go say no, I'm not able to pay that amount. Waiting for pass yourself, you manage. Waiting ensure you say na in the pay you pass you for pay no more. Then you do may able to sustain your life till your family there.
So what thing go be you final word to people they listen and watch you?
Well, they talk to the government, the price of cement, all things, not to cement no more, down to food, everything don't go up. So they are na big with the big. May think can do like how it be day, make a normal price because we will not get now with the suffer. We really suffer.
Plenty thank you to you.
Thank you too.
Hello sir and welcome to this interview. Do you tell me your name and what you do for survive?
My name is Isatu Kona Sesay. I'm contractor.
How long you don't take away you don't be contractor?
Well, I'm 20 years I decided for this contract work.
Tell me about your experience. 20 years now you don't become a contractor.
Actually, we glad the first time things that be cheap. So we will get work them fast. Work them in the car way as a contractor. But now, things that don't hard, things that don't there. So for now we get job for now, it's not really easy for we. So they ask the big one there for let them sorry for we, let them make sure say the two things then at the country let the price come down. Iron ore and cement.
When we talk about the price of iron rod and cement, Trade, 20 years back where you just begin, you work as a contractor, and presently, how much? What's the difference?
The difference is so great. We've been to buy iron ore, we now be 35,000. So now the iron ore don't cost we heavy. We dey buy 1 grade length iron ore now 110,000. 1 length iron ore 1.5 inch. So that's don't give with the contractor them. People like one give with job really, but the material don't too costly. So that we not able to get job. So they talk to the big one, they made a sorry for we.
What about the cement?
The cement side are the same thing. The cement don't there. Cement now I buy cement this morning 120,000 at Campbell Street here.
20 years, Trade, how much you be buying?
Well, I've been buy cement today. The highest way Anes left cement as APC, I'll be 20,000, 50,000. Imported, I'll be 50,000. Leone, I'll be 40,000, and then Kote.
Now, huge difference there will between back then and now. What if you say cause them?
Well, what it caused that as what I don't experience. This government now, as he say, no coming in the country. You know, bring man there when they come, open community for we. And now it invest from the trader, and the trader the tax not too heavy for the trader there. So then self get for sell there. This is the whole experience I don't get from this government.
So what if you say go be the effects on una the contractor them, and also when you get to do with Osrent's business na salon?
Oh, Osrent's business are really, if government listen we, at least at time where they talk, if you allow we for listen we, you go get the pick the food, you go pick the sense. For now, the salon is very difficult. We're on COVID-19, no job, and most of me come be contracted, most of them go apply because of not able to pay rented. The rented too costly. Any house we feel it front right now $1 and they tell you what.
You say this now because of the price of the cement?
Yeah, the price of the cement is not so high now so much. Now 120,000 for 1 bag cement. And even for sale itself, it's not easy. Now they sell it by small grade, by Sababo now. Because I say the machine and bug now they dump the wataki. So now for get cement, it's really difficult.
You as a contractor, what if you say need for be done for make this problem here be solved?
Well, the problem, I talk to my leader, when I the president, when I will all that in the country. Let's get sorry hard for we. Let him know how in the together and they work. Let him know how they give the tax to the together so that the thing go easy for we. But if the tax too high, at least it will affect everybody in the country. And it affects we so now in the country. With the big papa government, let's sorry for we. Let's make things easy for we as a Sierra Leoneans. We are seriously suffering so much on this country.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, welcome.
Hello sir, and welcome to this interview. Do you tell me your name and what you do for survive?
Okay, I'm name Engineer Ibrahim Kanu. I'm an engineer for this site here.
Tell me how long it don't take now where you be an engineer?
I don't take, let me just say 5 years.
Tell me about your experience.
Well, my experience, I like just say the first way material been done, like we been get work. Past now how they get work. Because some person we don't budgeting self say I want to build this house, I want to start from this point to this point. So definitely when you go check on the shop, sometimes waiting budget, end of the day, you know we meet up to waiting you get. So waiting for do, you get for council. So if you don't promise you say it will give that job there for making yourself and you and your family will sustain, and also you call where they work with them. So end of the day, when you cancel that work at the end of the day, you will get work.
Now we talk about the year where you feel say that the most simplest and the most easiest year than they we come with luck, and also we get to do with cheap material them na market.
Come on again.
The year where you feel say na the year than the way na be a lucky year for you and material and be cheap na market.
Yeah, just 2014. Yeah, 2014. Yeah. 2014 will be a year we be just saying will be lucky year for me, and I'll be get work fast than now.
So you be the get work fast then than now, and the material and be cheaper. So due to experience, what do you feel is the cause for the rise in price of materials?
Well, definitely we don't know, because like even we go to a shop, we get for it goes money for make it buy cement. Not just example, the cement been there 45,000. Now we cement don't go 120 to 110,000. When ask for say, or where would the grumble say now where we the shop owners then who can grumble we at then we think for tell we then say we sell not to you not tax. And then they can tell we. But we not can know detail about that. You know that no more they can tell we say not tax and can make we do all them things there so.
What if you say this go lead to when you get for do with the price of us rent na salon? What's effect if you say go get on them?
Well, it get great effect because like if you don't spend excess money for making billions, you don't only ask for making billions. So end of the day, when that person say I want this OSA for make a renter for 1 year or 2 years, normally say I just say some person you will get 1 year money, wait then go say then go say with the renter for 2 years. Yes. For make that go try for make it pull that money we don't spend. So and end of the day, maybe where I be the renter trade, then get for add because definitely the material don't add. The price of market don't add. So end of the day, then get for add that house rent stay. So if you now possibly when able pay that money, in the end of the day, there is no way. You see.
So what's going to be final word to people that listen and watch you, and also in regards to the tax issue where you talk about?
This I think because I think government get for come into this. You understand? They go engage with the shop people then for make we serve the layman then or the people that we work with or the people that we survive through we. If we get more work, end of the day, we people that will be away, then we will get work. End of the day, then we will as a provide for the families. Then, so if we definitely we not get work day before, end of the day, then say we didn't be away, then we get work. If this take place, end of the day, the young man then and also the young, let me say because like we get family who we serve the support. Definitely, then family then they all get for this gone. Let me just say some tea necessary or whatever things we do for make that family day sustained.
Plenty thank you to you.
Yeah, welcome.
Hello and welcome to this interview. Do you and I tell me your name?
But
What's your name?
my name Amadou Tagawale.
Madu, what should you do for survive?
Well, as you can see, now labor they do for survive. If contractor they not get work, labor they will not go. They will call you for local work.
Which kind of work and which kind of work where you can do so?
Labor we not get specific side we work. Any side can. Our team can call we, mercenary can call we, carpenter can call we. We can work any side with them.
From when you don't begin to do this labor work, what you don't observe? What you for do with the price of the material lemon can use?
Well, price of the material, I don't get much idea of them, but I dey try in the labor side. I dey try my own skill for that land from the boss them. Yeah, because then a boss we not labor. We say then send we na do the work. If they not send we there, we not get to work any side. And from there we dey survive.
So tell me about the challenges then where you don't face. What are the difficulties then where you don't face for this job here?
Well, I don't face beaucoup challenges then because I don't try for work so many side. They allow because of I don't know same material they short where they can supply them. There's some side there where I can go work. But like here so now, everything they go normal, peaceful. Tell God thank you. Yeah, the contractor they work perfect. We treat the labor them because without them we self not going to work. Like as I tell you.
So what's going to be final word to people that listen and watch you?
Well, people that watch me and listen me, the company youth them, let them come up. Let them not feel say work no day. Work day, let them come. Building construction, but they take workman them at any time. If you say not get skill, come. We go try fair way, put you per skill. Like me so many labor, but now the way I don't learn through labor. I tell God thank you, Yeah, I don't learn much. At least I the lay block, I the plaster. So I tell God thank you through that labor. At least myself na skill man now.
Plenty thank you to you.
Welcome, thank you too.
Hello and welcome to this interview. Your name?
Mr. Ali,
Mr. Ali, what do you do for survive?
I'm a Billy man.
Tell me about your experience as somebody when a building man.
Wallahi, the waiting with the work with them for do job. Iron rod, cement, really they don't cost him by this time. And really difficult to it. And don't convince even with the poor one, they Allah gives money how you can able manage and build. So when they really made the government help we, made the sorry for we, even the food side back. If the government work the other time I'm not able to vote for her, let make the food calm down. Make the food calm down. Make the control price to allow able because the way how we don't do in the country, it's not correct for we. What people that fit for doing, I know more than you do. When possible get £1 market, the one you want sell, that's where they sell. So we're not in good condition in this country. Yeah. Make the leader they look help with that side. The billing, and make the help we make the job come. Make the job come. Not so type, not so body this, but the struggle, what the struggle in the country, look easy for we. We self one we able to do something, we pick it up, we then grab to, and able say na so papa do. Now we able educate to pick it then, but like not easy. So man, really, make the government help for this side here. Make the building material calm down. No able get got all a chance to get small seller say able go big. No left for this kind of finance, yeah.
Plenty, thank you too.
Yeah, no.
Hello, welcome to this interview. Your name?
Yes, I'm named Mustafa Matia.
Mustafa, what do you do for survive?
Well, first, maybe I be a student, but I be not sit was. But what it was, I'm not able to further first, so I decided for join building and construction. So now right now at Ipado.
Tell me what you experience.
Well, my experience is great because I don't able to do now 2-3 works for myself. I able to do most of the work there now, even though women must not carry around. They direct me no more. Able to do.
What you done they observe so far when you get for do with the building materials then?
Well, before this time, when the building material they be done, my boss man be they get beaucoup sites there. But now, believe me, it's not easy. Even though we don't get one site, follow get other sites, they say. So I think say the inflation of the, like for instance, talk about cement, iron ore. Every day we talk about inflation. No more deflation. I don't know why.
So finally, what's going to be your message to people they listen and watch you?
Well, I want to let the government help we so that the way situation be there, like, because before this time, the way they say Leone don't go up, to time it they can't come back. So now that me I want to let it happen back. So that my boss man go to get work and say how they get work. Now so like we saw just a kind inside the game. Now so they learn more things.
So you go tell viewers where they listen and watch you right now the different price between the cement where they import come inside salon and the way they make here.
Yeah, like imported right now they buy on 120. Leone because the last time we go to the office na the place they decide the head office they say the machine don't spoil. So when the machine spoil, they say now that they sell 115,000.
Thank you too.
Okay, sir. Welcome, man.
Viewers, una said don't listen as their contractor and Messina them don't talk about how much a bag of cement be the cost today, and presently they don't talk about the different prices of iron rod and other materials and when they use when they do them building constructions. Them also don't talk about waiting at the effects where them price they also get on the work when they do and how they don't suffer from them. Them also the same message to people responsible for price control business and the rates na salon for say they for take them easy on them because this they really the money the work when they do. We bring the program come to you today. My name is Kona Sesay. Until we meet again to another episode of Talk to the Camera. Ta-ta!